Hey there, welcome to another video. I just spit as I said this. Hey there, welcome to another video. Maybe I touched the microphone. Hey, welcome to another video. This is going to be the first mudra that we're covering on our channel. Usually mudras are most known as the hasta mudras, where we use the hands and we make certain hand gestures. You probably have all seen before certain kinds of mudras that are very common in yoga. And this one, however, is also called a mudra, but it's not a finger mudra. Ashwini Mudra actually is working with the anal sphincter muscle. So for men and for women, or for whatever other gender you identify with, it's the muscle that you are contracting and activating. If you feel like you have to pass gas, so if you feel like you have to fart, then you want to hold that in. Sometimes you want to hold it in, and that's then the muscle you're engaging and activating to hold that in. And this is also the muscle you want to be using for this practice today. I heard once a very funny analogy or example of someone, another yoga teacher I really like, and he said that a lot of people spend time in the gym working their biceps and working on all these like certain muscles, but it's not the necessarily right approach for longevity and health, especially if you get older, because one of the first muscles that will go and weaken is your anal sphincter muscle, and then you cannot hold stuff in anymore and maybe you poop yourself. And so very common as you get older that this muscle gets weaker, and so Ashwini Mudra I specifically really like because you're working on that muscle to strengthen it, and it has a lot of benefits for the rest of the body as well. A lot of benefits for the pelvic floor area. Also, it can improve your digestion. In general, make this muscle stronger, so it helps as you get older. It can also help with your sexual energy, and in general it is to draw the energy in and upwards, so it can flow through the spine upwards. It's quite similar to the Kegel exercises that both men and women and everyone else can perform. I think it probably was there before Kegel was invented in the 20th century, but it works very similarly. But I want to focus on Ashwini Mudra specifically. There's also different ways of performing it, different kind of contractions and relaxations you can do with different lengths of time. There can also be a stronger contraction held for a few seconds and then you release for a few seconds. There could also be kind of a pulsing where you engage and relax, more like reps. So there's different techniques to it. I will quickly go through a few of them, and then you can decide for yourself which one works best. It's important to come into a comfortable seated position, sit nice and tall throughout the entire exercise. And then take a moment to quickly locate the muscle that we're working with. So imagine you feel like you have to pass gas and you want to hold it in. Start to engage that area, that sphincter muscle a little bit, the anal sphincter. And then relax. Engage it again and relax. Very funny to think that thousands of people now are gonna sit at their computer in front of their screen engaging the anal sphincter muscle. And it sounds funny, maybe you visualize it, it sounds very funny, it looks very funny, but it's so important, so I really cannot emphasize it enough. This is something I personally do every single day as part of my morning breathwork practice. I will share with you a video sometime in the next weeks that is my new updated morning breathwork practice. I did an old one from I think about 1 year ago. I will link it up here, and I will record a new one as my practice always is changing. And this is something Ashwini Mudra that I added into my daily morning practice. So the first way to perform it is very easy. You sit comfortably nice and tall. You then take a deep breath in and you hold your breath at the top. As you hold the breath, you engage the anal sphincter and you hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the muscle and exhale. Take 1 or 2 breaths in between. Normal, natural breaths. Keep the body relaxed. And then again, take a deep breath in, fill the lungs up, hold your breath at the top, and start to engage the sphincter muscle again. And you hold it for about 10 seconds. Keep everything else in the body relaxed, so you're really only focusing on that muscle. For another 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and relax, release. Take 2 or 3 breaths in between. And let's go for our 3rd round. Take a breath in when you're ready. Hold your breath at the top and then engage the muscle for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the muscle, exhale, and take a few normal breaths. So this is usually enough, holding it 3 times for about 10 seconds. You can also do 4 rounds. Some people say then you can also do 5 rounds. In some resources they make a differentiation between women can do 4 rounds and men 5, or the other way around. So there's a lot of different details that people talk about. I want to keep this super simple and just share this practice with you, and there's different ways of doing it, so you can research a little bit on your own, or even better, you try it out for yourself and practice and see how you feel. Maybe also some days you want to hold more for 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and then do 3 rounds. Some days you maybe want to do 5 rounds of only 5 seconds hold. So you will figure it out on your own. This is the practice of yoga, to really connect to your body, get to know your body better, so that you can do what feels good in your body. And so this is very different from what I am doing, what other people are doing. You will need to find this out for yourself. Another way of practicing is you again inhale and then you start to engage the muscle and you do about 5 contractions. So let's do it all together. Inhale and then contract, relax, contract, relax. Keep holding the breath. Contract, relax, contract, relax, contract, relax, and exhale. Very good. Take 1 or 2 breaths here to kind of reset between the rounds. And then let's do 2 more rounds. And we're doing 5 of the contractions and relaxing. Contraction and relaxing. Let's take a breath in. Hold the breath. Contract, relax. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and exhale. Very good. Sit tall. Sit comfortably. Let's do 1 more round. Inhale in. Fill the lungs up. At the top you hold the breath and contract, relax, contract, relax. 3, 2, and 1. And relax, exhale. Very good. So you might feel that the muscle is getting a little bit exhausted and a little bit weaker, because if you are not used to this kind of practice, then the muscle is also not very trained or trained very well. It's okay to stop at this point. I will share 1 more exercise, or the same exercise but different approach to it, where we are also contracting and relaxing, kind of more reps, but we are holding the contraction a bit longer and we're relaxing a bit longer for a few seconds. So we will hold for about 3 seconds, relax for 3, squeeze for 3, relax for 3, and that all for 5 rounds, and then 3 times. So if you want to continue, or just try it out, and then you can mix it all together and make it work for you. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath at the top, and then contract and hold for 3, 2, 1. Relax for 3, 2, 1. Contract, 3, 2, 1. Relax, 3, 2, 1. Contract, 3, 2, 1. Relax, 3, 2, 1. Contract, 3, 2, 1. Relax, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Relax. Contract, 3, 2, 1. Relax, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Take a few breaths in between. This is a long breath hold, so definitely more on the experienced side of Ashwini Mudra, because you're holding the breath for so long. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale in, hold your breath, engage the sphincter, hold 3, 2, 1, relax, 3, 2, 1. Contract, 3, 2, 1, relax, 3, 2, 1. Contract, 3, 2, 1, relax, 3, 2, 1. Contract, 3, 2, 1, relax, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Contract, 3, 2, 1, relax, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Again, take a few breaths in between to reset. And we'll do one more, last, final round, and I will join you for that one, just on your own. When you're ready, take a deep breath in and then hold and practice. When you're done, come back to a normal breath and relax. Wonderful job practicing today. Really proud of you for trying out something new. And it's just another way to bring more awareness to the body, to our daily activities, to what we're doing, and to hopefully support the journey of longevity and health and feeling good in your body. You can do this really anywhere. While you're sitting on a bus, while you're sitting on a train or a flight, you can even do this practice once or twice a day. Just don't overdo it, but with time, with practice, you will figure out the right amount and the right reps and the right techniques for yourself. One more note about the pelvic floor to keep it, however, also very simple. Oftentimes we hear you need to strengthen the pelvic floor, you need to work on Kegels, you need to do a lot of Ashwini Mudra, and yes, you do to a certain extent, but also do not overdo it. Oftentimes it's actually not the case that your pelvic floor is too weak, it's just an imbalance in the body and in the pelvic floor area that possibly provides some or causes some issues that you have, for example, some bladder issues, or you cannot hold your pee or something like this, and you just have to go and it's not in your control, it seems. Oftentimes, from my experience, and what I heard and from people and from professionals, it's not that it's generally too weak, but it's just some kind of imbalance. So if this is the case for you, I highly recommend you see a structural integration specialist. The keywords to look for is Rolfing or anatomy trains. We also have a link in the description below, and those specialize on the whole body to bring the body back into a nice state of balance and homeostasis. So those people can really help you out with any physical issues you have. In addition, of course, to a healthy lifestyle, a healthy diet, good movement, good sleep, all of this, but some things you cannot just fix yourself. You need some specialist that provides a new input from the outside. So with body work and manual therapy, you can get there. Thanks for joining me today, for trying this out, and I will see you in the next one. With love and gratitude, namaste.